few years started eating salad because you heard it's better to eat raw. Anybody here eat more fresh greens? Nobody here eat more fresh greens? Leafy greens? Okay. And so, you know, we're trying to do better, right? So we go to McDonald's and we say, well, instead of maybe a burger, fried burger, thank you, I'm going to get the salad with the chicken on it. And so we try to do a little bit better. But what we have to understand is this. And as black people, unfortunately, when it comes to our finances and our resources, we'll buy the bling and we'll go spend $150 on our kids' tennis shoes and, you know, the latest whatever comes out. Sometimes we got a flashy car and still living in an apartment. And, you know, we got issues with the wealth thing. We got to do better on that too, in our money. And so we put our money into things that depreciate a lot of times instead of things that appreciate, and instead of putting them into assets. What better asset to protect than your health? Do you think your health is your greatest wealth?
Yeah.
And so we've got to understand that you cannot stay here and you've got to take some of your resources and you've got to put the resources into your health. That's the bottom line. This costs money. There's no doubt about it. You have to ask yourself, how important is your health? How important is your kids' health? Because you're going to have to decide what portion of your resources you're going to take and put it into staying here. It takes work to stay here and stay healthy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You've got to be intentional about your health. You got to be intentional about staying here. You have to work on it. And I thank God that I had a great model with my father. If I showed you a picture of him, you would not believe this man's age. You would not believe the energy that he and my mother have. I would say, okay, 70 is the new 30 when it comes to them. They are just full of energy. They send me pictures posted on Facebook. Yeah, we buying this motorcycle. We're doing this and that. Going to this festival. They're just amazing. When I go to their house, they got all their minerals lined up on the counter. They're making sure that every day, 3 times a day, that's what they're taking. They're figuring, what nutrition do I need? And they've been doing this for years. And it has paid off in their bodies. They're not on not one prescription. My father is 72 years old. If I told y'all, he knew I told y'all, he'd be mad. Because people think he's like 50 years old. And so, yeah, that deserves a hand clap. Yeah. Because most black men, by the time they're 50, they're on some prescription drugs. Right? But it's because he paid attention to it. When I was growing up, he taught me about raw food eating and juicing and things of that nature. So he has health books. His whole library is full of health books. You got to work on your health and be intentional about it. And so I missed one point I was trying to make when I was saying, hey, we're trying to eat better. As much as you can try to eat well and eat your fruits and vegetables, here's why that does not work. The soil is depleted of minerals. Back in 1936, I believe it was, the government did a study. They came out with Senate Document 264. You can write that down. Senate Document 264. You can go and Google that. And it said back then that our soils are 95% depleted of its mineral content. Back in the 30s, 95% depleted. So listen to this. This is just logic. So if the minerals are not in the ground, that means it can't get into the food that is growing in the ground. So when you eat it, it's not getting into who? It's not getting into us. So as much as you maybe think, well, I'm eating salad, I'm eating my kale, I'm doing this, the fruits and vegetables that we're eating are void of any substantial nutritional content. So a carrot today may look like a carrot did 200 years ago, but it's not the same. An apple may look like an apple did 100 years ago, but it's not the same because the minerals aren't in the ground. You all understand that? Yeah. And so that is why we have got to supplement with superior supplementation. You can't listen and say, oh, Bunmi said I need some calcium, and run down to Walmart and think you're going to get a calcium supplement that your body's going to readily use, okay? You've got to get superior supplementation, and that's what we're showing you today. So folks, we have got to supplement. So Dr. Walnut says, it's not what you eat that kills you, it's what you don't eat. It's what you're not putting in your bodies that is killing us. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then educate yourself and start with the healthy start pack. How many of you would like to feel better? If you're feeling good now, how many of you would like to feel great? Absolutely. How many of you would like more energy? How many of you would like to be able to run after your great grandkids? Absolutely. You can do that, but it takes attention to your health, and the key is giving your body these 90 essential nutrients. So let me just go over this. These 90 essential nutrients. This right here is called Beyond Tangy Tangerine. And Joyce, look at my bag, because I have that Clemson University study. Clemson University did an unpaid, unbiased study on this product right here. You can look it up online. I have this one copy right here. And they found, it says, research studies on anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory efficacy and safety of this product right here. In this study, it will tell you how they found that Beyond Tangy Tangerine, if you do not have cancer, it can prevent cancer from coming into your body. If you do have cancer, it can kill cancer cells. Right here. Health report. It talks about how it helps with inflammation. Inflammation is the cause of a lot of diseases in our body. It's anti-inflammatory. And the safety of it is just God-given minerals. A mineral, vitamin, and amino acid complex. You take 2 scoops per 100 pounds of body weight, put it in your water, shake it up, drink it. You have your minerals right there. That again is Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Now, your calcium supplement. Did you all know that there are over 120 diseases that are caused by a calcium deficiency? Americans are more deficient in calcium than any other mineral. This is your liquid calcium supplement called OsteoFX. But not only do you need calcium, when you take in minerals have other cofactors which you need in your body along with that main mineral to help you to absorb it. So it's calcium and the other cofactors that you need. Calcium goes with magnesium. It also has glucosamine, vitamin D. So if you pour like an ounce of this into your tangy tangerine, to me it tastes like a creamsicle. Sometimes I freeze it and make like a slushy. It tastes real good. And then this is your essential fatty acids. You all heard of your omegas, right? They say eat more salmon and tuna, things like that. Omegas 3s and 6, and you have enough of those in your body, they create omega 9s. So these are your essential fatty acids. So these 3 things right here give you over 200 and some nutrients every single day. So you have those 90 plus. Pastor Elsey to come up. I want Joyce Greene to come up. Sister Azandra, I know you heard her testimony. I want her to come up. If there's anybody I missed, give them a hand as they come up. They're going to quickly share their testimonies. But guys, make sure you do this. Here are some practical things. In addition to getting with Sister Sandra and getting this health information, know too that your health is your greatest wealth. But what we say is, don't have your body well and your pocketbook to be sick. Get that pocketbook healed too. And so for those of you who are kingdompreneurs, we do have a opportunity for you to join in with this business if this resonates with you for just $10 to get started. And you can make a stream of income sharing this information. If you belong to another church or have a group or organization, you like to bring one of us in to present, we'll do that. But guys, do these things real quick. Decrease your fried foods, okay? Stop using margarine and use butter. Margarine is 1 molecule away from plastic. That's how it got its name. Is it food or is it plastic? Food or plastic? It's on the margin. Cut out the margarine. Butter is so much better. Make sure that you drink plenty of good quality water, not your tap water with the fluoride in it that's killing us. And make sure that you are taking your 90 essential nutrients every day. So